I guess big picture plans are to see that this community gets a transformation as far as how they're seen by people who are outside. And what I mean by that is I want this community to be known as a healthy community, as a community that is together, that is a safe place for people to engage. I want there to be a transformation, and I think with what we have planned, that can definitely happen. Healthy stores like the one we're going to have are not normally in these kinds of neighborhoods where it's low resources, low income, and yet there's high obesity rates, high crime rates. Those kinds of things is what we deal with. So I would like to be a part of the agents that see that different, to make that change here. And one way that we're doing that is through health, and it is through eating. And we're going to have walking clubs that start next week, the first week of May. So that's one thing that we're slowly going to start impacting the community, and slowly we're going to start to see how much healthier it can be. So, yes.
Yeah. And I would add that I think it's important for us to be focused on empowering local neighbors. Our goal is to give them tools that they don't currently have. Not tools that are beyond them or tools that they couldn't do well with, they just don't currently have. Some of those are resources, some of that's knowledge, some of that's experience, job opportunities, ways to organize the community or work and meet other folks. So we essentially are just trying to help facilitate, help pass along that power so that folks in our neighborhood can make better decisions for both their family, for their life, and for our community. I think that if we can get folks through our monthly cleanups, if we can get folks to have greater attention to how they interact with our community, how they interact with the streets, with homes, with sidewalks, and start paying attention to the fact that things could be better if they change what they're doing, not throwing trash down on the ground or picking up trash when they walk by it, thinking about the ways that they want our community to be, and being a part of helping to make it that way. Our motivation is we believe that the people in this community have great potential. We believe that the people should have better opportunities, and if given these opportunities and along with the education, the power, the choices, they will make good decisions, and this community will thrive and will be a much healthier, much more affluent community than we currently are. Not that we're trying to see gentrification through this community, but we're trying to see a betterment of the existing community, more resources, more health services, grocery options, better engagement with each other, better neighbors, an improvement in schools, a decrease in the dropout rate. We believe that all of these things are directly or indirectly tied to health, to job opportunities, to education, and by being a part of that, by being a factor in our community, we can create effectively change and hopefully encourage folks to make better decisions and thrive as a community.
And when we talk about health, first thing I usually think of is my own health. How's my health? And it can be hard to be healthy. It can be hard to know what resources you have. It can be hard to have the motivation to exercise or to eat well. You go to the grocery store and you may have shopped super well and you didn't get the chips, but when you get to the checkout line, you see the soda, you see the chocolate, it's all there, and there's so many different traps. I know that I need to make the healthier choices, and it's still hard for me. So what I think about is how much harder is it for someone who doesn't know both languages, who doesn't know nutrition information, who doesn't know where to go for resources? How much harder is it for that person? And this person may be a single mother with 3 kids. It could be an abuelita who wants to get better because she has type 2 diabetes. It could be a lot of different people with a lot of different situations. And so I think about those people, and when I realize that their situation and circumstance may not be as encouraging for their health, I think, okay, that's why I'm here, because I need to be working to get the information out to those people. I need to find who they are and tell them, listen, you can have your good days and your bad days, but you're not alone. No matter where you are in your journey, in your health journey, we're here for you. And I think that's what a community is already. There's things that the community is already doing, but that's one thing we personally, it motivates us to be here. We're gonna start having a women's walking club, and that's gonna meet every single week, starting next Tuesday, May 5th. And we're gonna have a morning club and an afternoon club. And what we hope to do with this project is get moms, get women in this neighborhood carving out the time so they can exercise. When we are healthy, we can be healthier and mentally, emotionally, and then we can serve our loved ones better. So that's one project that we're working on. We'll also be doing a lot of healthy cooking classes in the neighborhood. We've recently been able to partner with Redeemer Community Partnership, which is in a few blocks from here, and we got to do a seminar on healthy cooking, and we got to give the community some information on type 2 diabetes and what happens to your body when you have type 2 diabetes, and what things we should avoid, like soda and other sugary drinks. So that kind of stuff that has to do with nutritional information is kind of what we're wanting to do. We'll also be having the community garden. So in some way we're going to create a curriculum so that the students from schools in the area can come to the community garden and learn about gardening in the city. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn from a garden. So those are some of the new projects that we're doing.
You assume, oh, the street's going to be dirty, oh, it's going to have trash. Well, couldn't we assume the exact opposite? And the way that we do that is by actually cleaning it up and helping people realize that what they're doing and trashing the place is not good. So we want to be able to change that. So once a month, we want to get together and have different volunteers, and then we'll provide all this stuff, and then to go to different parts of our neighborhood around here and just start cleaning up and telling people, hey, you know what, it's better when it's clean, it feels better, it looks better. And that's going to be the same thing when we talk about food. You want things that are clean, that are good for you, that are better. And so if we can work on little parts of our neighborhood, we can make our whole neighborhood cleaner, healthier, and make it better for everybody to live. Essentially, how people interact with their community, with our community, is currently right now there's a lot of negligence, and so we hope that by cleaning up the space, by people seeing us interact with the space and caring for our community, people will have a different mindset. They will approach the community in a different way, so that they'll think about the things that they do. Think about instead of throwing the trash on the ground, throwing it in the garbage can, or picking up trash that they walk by. And they'll choose to engage with their community in a healthy way, in a way that beautifies the community as opposed to tearing it down. And through our example of cleaning it up, physically making the space cleaner, along with showing that this community does have value, we believe that we can help folks better engage with our community, both the folks that live here and